I'm B and this is B's Intuition. Today we're going to do a reading. I was thinking, who is noticing you, the collective, and what are they noticing about you? That will be the topic. I'm going to try and make this one a quickie, but we'll see. Alright, so let's just dive right into it, right? Okay, please and thank you, Spirit. Who is noticing the collective? And what are they noticing? Please and thank you, Spirit. Who's noticing the collective? And what are they noticing about the collective? Please and thank you, Spirit. Please and thank you. That one fell. Okay. Oh, interesting. Maybe like one more. Maybe two more. Whatever. Excuse me. Please and thank you, Spirit. Trying to make sure my hair's not getting in the microphone and making it sound weird. Although, I don't even know if these microphones are that sensitive. Anyways. Alright. So, what came out for you? We have the Seven of Pentacles here. The Two of Swords came out in the reverse. I find that very interesting. And then we have the Seven of Wands. Bottom of the deck is the Three of Swords. Yeah, I kind of just want to dive right into the clarification because this is interesting. I don't want to make too many assumptions yet. Let's start with that Seven of Pentacles. Please and thank you, Spirit. Who is noticing the collective and what are they noticing about the collective? Please and thank you, Spirit. Okay, so what we, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, okay. Clarifying that Seven of Pentacles, we have the Ace of Pentacles, Six of Wands, the Chariot, Death card, and then the Queen of Cups came out in the reverse. That's so interesting. Bottom of the deck is the Seven of Cups. So there's like something about confusion and illusions. Somebody I feel like is noticing you, but they're confused. They may not know you very well, or they may not know what you have going on in your private life. Since we do have the Ace of Pentacles clarifying the Seven of Pentacles, I'm inclined to say that this is somebody that works near you, and maybe you interact with them in their workplace, or maybe this is a coworker of yours. They notice you, but they're confused, and maybe it's because they don't know enough about your personality or maybe private life. Because it almost feels like they may be kind of confused about maybe who you are and like if you're even interested in romance. Because it does feel like there is something here about, well, maybe not even necessarily romance. I feel like, I don't know, there's something about like, there's like a romantic undertone, but it's almost kind of hidden, is what I'm getting. This could be somebody that's very patient, somebody that's a very hard worker, somebody that has goals that they are actively always trying to achieve. They set goals for themselves, they strive to hit those goals. Feels very much like they're very motivated when it comes to their work. Maybe they're doing something that they really love, putting a lot of energy into that. The Ace of Pentacles is, I feel like, a desire to open things up between the two of you, to grow something here, to start growing something between the two of you. And then because that Ace of Pentacles is followed by the Six of Wands, that's what they're hoping to happen here is success. They're probably very attracted to you, and maybe they're also attracted to your work ethic. Maybe you're also a really hard worker, and they know that for some reason. The Six of Wands then is followed by the Chariot. So I feel like this is somebody who has action on their mind. I'm also getting that you are someone that's going places. So that's probably something they notice about you. The Death card, I feel like, is it's almost screaming at me. It's like this person wants to transform the connection that the two of you have. I feel like maybe right now it's very platonic, and I feel like that's not what they want. It feels like they do want something deeper. With that Death card, there is Scorpio energy, so that's like water sign energy, deep emotions. And then the Queen of Cups in the reverse is so interesting because it's like they could either see you as an ice queen, and I mean queen just because the queen's here, but applied to any gender. They could see you as slightly cut off from your emotions, or you're very protective over yourself, over your life, and I feel like you're not open to this person at the moment, or at least that's how they're perceiving you. They could also see you as somebody that's very successful with that Six of Wands. The Death card could definitely be indicating that they've seen you go through some sort of major transformation. Maybe you've gone through some sort of glow up or something, but they've been here to see it. They could want to collaborate with you if this is not a romantic thing. This could be somebody that really wants to collaborate with you when it comes to your work because they like your work and your work ethic, so they probably would want to work together. But I feel like there is an undertone of romance with this person, and I feel like it's like the only reason why it's not really showing up in these cards, I feel, is probably because they may be afraid to admit their feelings, or they may be like feel weird that they have feelings for their coworker or whoever you are in relation to this person. And I guess because you may be coming off a little bit more cold, or not even, well, maybe you're giving this person the cold shoulder, but you're coming across in a way that kind of, it screams like leave me alone kind of energy, and so I feel like maybe they don't want to accept that they have feelings for you because they feel like you may not return those feelings whatsoever. But you could also, like, I think that this person perceives you as somebody that is not focused on love at this time, but they see you as an incredibly powerful person. I do feel like there's like some sort of like fieriness to your energy, rather, and this person really sees that in you. There's something about passion driving you forward. Maybe even creative endeavors. There's like a lot of movement and passion in your energy that this person's picking up on. The Seven of Cups at the bottom of the deck to me is interesting because it's like, I feel like that's confusion in this person's mind. It's like they see certain things on the surface, but it's almost like they're trying to look deeper than just the surface with you. You may be somebody that kind of keeps things very like, you keep your private life private, and so maybe this person's not used to somebody like that. You could be like a mystery to this person, and also this Seven of Cups, I'm getting like maybe they're not quite sure if the two of you are compatible with one another yet, and that could be just because they haven't gotten to know you super well yet. But I feel like they're very confused about you because they have like this image of who you show up as in the 3D, but it's like they want to know more because they aren't getting the full picture here. They know that there's depth to you. They know that there's some sort of backstory. They know that there's more information, and I feel like they really want to get that information, I guess. I'm curious what's underneath that Seven of Cups, so I'll just take a peek. Seven of Pentacles, which we're clarifying, okay. Also, repeating sevens could be significant for somebody out there. Very interesting that the Seven of Pentacles is underneath and we're clarifying the Seven of Pentacles. That's a good, what do you call it? Synchronicity, I guess. Oh, they could see you focusing on your work and your own growth. And so that's probably what so that's what they're confused about, is like because you're so focused on your work and maybe your own goals, your own ambitions, that they probably think that you're not at all interested in love. or romance or relationships, because you're so focused on your like career, your projects, the things that, you know, really feed or fuel your passion. Yeah. So they see you as a very hard worker. And also maybe there's like this hesitance as well, where it's like, I don't want to disrupt this person, the collective. I don't want to disrupt the collective's like work, whatever they're working on. If it's really important to the collective, I don't want to just come barging in and distract them from that. But since the Chariot did show up when clarifying that Seven of Pentacles, something tells me that this person's going to make some sort of action towards you, like take some sort of action towards you. It could be something kind of like noticeable or obvious, that they're maybe trying to get more information, or maybe even flirting with you or something. But where was it? Oh, yeah, it could also be something as small as just like them asking you about how your day is going, and it's like to kind of like poke and prod, maybe get a little bit more information, but also just to like get the conversation started, to kind of push the two of you onto like maybe friendlier, more personal, put you on a more personal level with one another, if you don't currently have some sort of personal established relationship with them. Like if they don't know a lot about your personal life, maybe the two of you aren't like necessarily friends yet, but I feel like they want to take action towards you in some sort of way, to at least indicate that they're interested in you or interested in knowing about you. Let's go into the Two of Swords, please and thank you, Spirit. Who is noticing the collective, and what are they noticing about the collective? Please and thank you. What are they noticing about the collective? Please and thank you. Okay, let's see. Ooh. Okay, clarifying that Two of Swords in the reverse, we have the Judgment card, the World card, Temperance, the Hanged Man. Bottom of the deck is the Ten of Pentacles. I did not expect this for a Two of Swords. I mean, it is a Two of Swords in the reverse, so since the Two of Swords upright is kind of like confusion and not knowing what to do, where to go, I take it in the reverse to be that somebody has made a decision here. Anyways, also, all of the cards that came out to clarify that Two of Swords in the reverse are all major arcana. So, honestly, I'm getting that this Two of Swords in the reverse is saying, I have made a decision when it comes to the collective. I think maybe if somebody has been confused, if they haven't been able to see things clearly, if they've been hesitant to come towards you, I feel like all of that's changing because they finally have decided, like explicitly, and like they're not chickening out this time. Maybe there's been other times that they've tried to approach you or something, but they held back or something. But it feels like this is somebody that has made up their mind about you, and with all of the major arcana clarifying that Two of Swords, I feel like that's crazy for one, but it really does feel like this person sees you as somebody that is so, I keep thinking big, large, that can be associated with things that aren't flattering maybe, but you are such an important person in this person's life, it feels like. Because major arcana are indicating major energy, like major events, major things. You could have changed this person's perspective of things. You could have also influenced this person to go outside of their comfort zone. Because that's like usually the answer to the Two of Swords, is like you have to go out of your comfort zone. Yeah, maybe you, like, and it doesn't even have to be directly that you influence this person to go outside of their comfort zone. Maybe just simply interacting with you helped them do that. So clarifying that to the Swords in the reverse with the Judgment card. This is somebody that if there was something that was established beforehand, this is somebody that does not want that to end. But I'm also getting on the other side that I was going to say maybe this is somebody new, but I think you know them to a degree. That Judgment card, I feel like, is really telling us that they would love to come in and have you look very favorably on them. They would want you to see them in a positive light. I really do think that this person thinks very highly of you and sees you as an incredibly powerful person. And then the World card, and I feel like this kind of goes with that message, what I was getting, like, if there was a cycle between the two of you that was closed out, they want to reopen that cycle. Or maybe not, like, if it was a toxic cycle, maybe they want to come in with, like, more healing energy, which is more aligned to what's coming out. I'm not getting toxic vibes from this person. But the World card is all about, like, closing out one cycle, beginning another. There's also sort of, like, a similarity with the Judgment card in that regard, because the Judgment card has that transitioning into a new phase of life in which you've never experienced before. And now that I say that, I think that you're somebody that this person has never experienced before. You're very unique. You stand out in some way. Yeah, I'm getting like an exclamation mark in somebody's brain. Like every time they see you, it's like they can't ignore you. They can't like look away from you. They're very drawn to you. And it feels like it would be a major loss to this person if they let you slip through their fingers. There could have been like even just romantic undertones with this person in the past that, you know, it just never took off, you know, it never went anywhere. Maybe you had a flirtationship or whatever those are called, where you just flirted casually with one another and you were maybe hoping in the back of your mind that it would, you know, lead somewhere, but then it ultimately didn't. And so this person could be coming in to, now that they made up their mind, to actually show up in the energy that you wanted them to be in the first place. Then the Temperance card. That's why I'm saying, like, I don't think that this is just somebody you don't know. I think this is somebody that you do know. Because the Temperance card is like that balancing out of energies, healing. They probably would, it's either necessary or something that they really want to do, healing this relationship between the two of you. And like not only that, but there's like that transmuting energy of like, if the connection between the two of you is sort of full of tension or negativity in some way, they could be wanting to turn that around into a positive relationship. Like, yeah, like if you hold any negative thoughts or resentments towards this person, they would like to like undo that if they can, if that's in their power. The Hanged Man. This is like something about a period of reflection. And like difficult circumstances that lead to enlightenment and learning of lessons. This could have been a really painful lesson for them, because maybe this is somebody that let you slip through their fingers, and so they had to be in this period of being by themselves, you know, trying to look for the bright side. They could feel like stuck without you. You help this person like move. I don't That may sound really weird, but it's like you inspire this person to act. You inspire this person to be proactive, maybe, or just active in general, or motivated when it comes to their projects or their career. Yeah, they feel stuck without you, and so maybe that's also like a big thing why they want to heal this connection and repair what has been broken, if it has been broken, or if it just was some sort of situation that never took off. They'd like to try again, perhaps. They definitely have made up their mind. So if this is somebody that has been on the fence about you for quite some time, I feel like they're deciding now. And with all these major arcana clarifying it, I feel like it's a positive thing. That's happening here. And then bottom of the deck is the Ten of Pentacles. That's amazing energy. That's happy home, happy life. So much abundance. They could see maybe building a family with you, or building a house with you, or establishing some sort of house or home with you. I don't know why, but the older man in the image is really drawing my attention, and it kind of makes me think of like one of you may have been waiting for too long on this connection. Maybe that's only for a select few of you, but it's almost like either you or this person has taken a long time to realize what they want. And so maybe the other person, as a result of that, maybe they are less likely to want to, start again in this connection. They see you as incredibly abundant, and they see that if the two of you were to work together, that you would build abundance together, and it would be very beautiful and very, I'm getting power couple vibes, definitely. They would love to be in a power couple dynamic with you. And I feel like that's how they kind of see you, as already a very powerful person. And they're like, I want to be just as powerful so that we would make a great team, I'm curious what's underneath the Ten of Pentacles. Let's just take a peek. Seven of Wands. So yeah, they want to fight for this. They're probably expecting you to be a little standoffish with them, but that's not going to hold them back. They want to make something known here about how they feel for you. There could be a lot of passion, and I'm getting specifically a lot of thoughts about you. Like maybe they think almost maybe even slightly obsessively about you, or about this situation and how to make it work. Yeah, I'm getting this energy too, because it's now that they have decided what to do, I feel like now they're in the planning process, because finally maybe they've admitted their feelings to themselves, or realize the importance of this connection, and now it's about the plan making so that they can come forward in a confident way, and in a way that you'll respond well to. I think you could be the type of person that likes when people step up to the plate, or they actually try and put their best foot forward, or whatever the phrase is. Yeah. Or at least that's how they perceive you, I think, is that you appreciate somebody that's strong and confident, and they want to show up in that energy. They also want to show up in a very stable way as well, so that they can show you that the two of you can be stable together and also build security and abundance together. All right, so funnily enough, we have the Seven of Wands here as well. We'll clarify that. Please and thank you, Spirit. Who is noticing the collective, and what are they noticing about the collective with that that Seven of Wands? Please and thank you, Spirit. So clarifying that Seven of Wands, we have Ace of Swords, Two of Cups, Page of Wands, the Hermit. Bottom of the deck, we have Seven of Pentacles. So that kind of makes me think that maybe this is all about the same person. Not necessarily for all of you. This could be multiple people. But I could definitely see this being all one person. Because it kind of, each part of the reading kind of, to me at least, feels like a similar energy. So maybe it's just, you know, two or more people that are like very similar in personality, or it's just this one person that's like pining after you. The Ace of Swords, I feel like this person has something on their mind that they would like to tell you. Maybe they have an idea. There's something about motivation to share something with you, and it feels like information. So maybe that would be an expression of feelings, or maybe, I don't know, maybe they're like newly single and they'd like to share that with you. And the Two of Cups, I feel like, is definitely indicating a reciprocal kind of love, which is what they want with you. I don't know if you feel the same way. Maybe they feel like that you may have some feelings for them, or maybe you expressed that in the past and they're still hoping that those feelings are still there. And it feels very much like they feel like a counterpart to you. Like the two of you could like salt and pepper, ketchup and mustard, like those types of things, you know, that just go well together. They could see a lot of similarities between the two of you, which I think I was picking up at the beginning, where it was like, this person is very hardworking, but you're also very hardworking as well. Page of Wands, I feel like this is them kind of being a little shy. They do want to show up in a charismatic, positive energy, but they may be a little bit shy about going about it, or the way that they're going about it. But it's like, and then we have the Hermit here, which is like a period of isolation, reflection, which was very similar energy to the Hanged Man we saw earlier. But the Hermit is a lot about like the inner journey and reflecting on things, figuring out where your heart is, what it is that it's truly important to you, and like what you truly want to go after. So it feels like they want to open the door to talk to you about some sort of spiritual journey they've been on, or some sort of self-improvement journey they've been on, some sort of like deep reflection sort of like period of time that they went through, and they would like to share that with you. They could see you as somebody very spiritual, so they may kind of feel like you would understand that sort of transition, or that process. And that could be another reason why they would like to talk specifically to you about it, because they may see you as like the master of self-improvement or spirituality in some way. They could be, yeah, I feel like they could definitely look up to you as somebody that kind of knows what they're talking about when it comes to like maybe spirituality or self-improvement, those kinds of things. There's something about depth to you. There's like this depth to you that this person just keeps emphasizing. Like they know there's more to you, and it drives them insane that they don't know your story, or they don't know all of your story. Like this person feels almost like they want to get to know you, like they're hungering for information about you. And I've never really picked up that sort of energy before, I don't think, in a reading. Very interesting. Seven of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. I feel like they know that this would take some patience, some time for you to gain their, for you to trust them, definitely. Especially if something has already taken place between the two of you in the past that didn't work out. But they do see this growing into something very beautiful, and it's almost like it's worth the investment, you know? Let's see what's underneath that Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Cups. Again, sevens are very significant in this reading. Yes, it's like they're still not sure how you feel about them though. so it's like, oh, also it kind of feels like maybe they would have to like build up your trust again, slash kind of prove themselves in some way in order for you to feel comfortable enough to express whether or not you have feelings for them. And so they're kind of like seeing it as a sort of process, but they feel like it's like a process that's necessary. 3 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. I do think that this is somebody that either broke your heart, maybe you broke this person's heart, I'm not sure, but I do feel heartbreak. And I'm just going to say it. Maybe it was a third-party situation. Maybe there was somebody else involved that this person's no longer attached to, and maybe that's why they want to come in. But maybe you're going to still be in this painful energy when it comes to this person. You may think, like, you know, what if they're lying? Or, you know, what if, you know, they're just trying to play me or whatever. Play games. Because it really hurt, whatever happened. Even if it was just disappointment, that can really hurt, you know? Let's see what's underneath that 3 of Swords. The Empress. Okay, yeah. So this is actually really cute energy because it's like, even though you went through that pain, that heartbreak, you're showing up in a way that is so unbothered and powerful. It's almost like you use your pain to make you more powerful, and that's something that this person definitely picks up on, and I feel like they find that incredibly attractive. You do not let things get in the way of you going for things and improving yourself and improving your life. Like, there's something about you that is really resilient, and for some reason that's very sexy to this person. They really like that a lot. Yeah. So maybe even part of it is like, I don't know, like they like your power. They like that you take charge over your life. You don't let things hold you back. They really like your energy. But they know that they may have hurt you in the past, and I feel like that's kind of probably what they're trying to heal between the two of you, is that pain that was caused before. Anyways, let's go on to the Oracle and see what the Oracle has to say. Please, in the name Spirit. Is there anything else you'd like to add to this beautiful reading for the collective? Please, thank you. Just noticing the collective. What are they noticing? Thank you. What are they noticing about the collective? Thank you. All right. So, we have Flow. That is the Wheel of Fortune. Observe. That's the Hanged Man. And then bottom of the deck we have Open Up. So the flow, it definitely feels like if there has been any resistance in this connection, and I feel like it probably was on their end from what I'm picking up on, but also the roles can be reversed, of course. But it feels like this person was super resistant to the attachment that they felt towards you, the feelings that they feel towards you. And now it's like they're finally letting go and they're letting it flow. They're like, you know what, if this is how I feel about this person, I'm just going to lean into it. I feel feelings for this person. I'll admit it to myself, and just roll with it. They also may feel like the divine is sort of pushing the two of you together. And so it's like, yeah, I feel like they probably are just like, I want to just go with the flow of what Spirit wants. And if Spirit is directing me towards this person, maybe I should just go towards that person, you know? And I feel like that's like a major realization for this person. Maybe they never thought that way before. The Observe, so the Hanged Man, which we saw earlier, they are seeing things in a completely different perspective now. Something happened here that made them realize the connection, the importance of this connection, how it makes them feel, and how they want this. They really do want this, and they're no longer denying that, which I feel like they may have in the past. And then with that Open Up at the bottom of the deck, this could be advice for you to open up towards this person if they come towards you. Or it could also be on the other side of things where it's like this person's finally opening up to you. Maybe, you know, maybe this person wasn't emotionally available. Maybe they were somebody that would give you a lot of information about their life, but at the same time, they weren't really emotionally available, or they were resisting that or avoiding that. So it's like maybe now they're finally opening up to you to share the truth of how they feel. And then there's also that other part of like, maybe spirit kind of wants you to open up towards this person as well, so that you don't miss out on an opportunity, and you get the opportunity to see if this person has truly improved or not. And I feel like, but that's exactly why they want to show up in this sort of energy of confidence and strength, is because, for one, they know you deserve nothing less, and two, they respect you so much. They know that they need to show up in the right kind of energy in order to interest you, intrigue you, get you interested in them at all. But yeah, so this actually is a really cool reading. I feel like this is mostly about like one or maybe more people that have been like observing you, and they see a lot of great qualities in you that attract them towards you. So that's really beautiful. And also get prepared for maybe this person reaching out soon, because that kind of is what I've been picking up here. Okay, so that is the reading. I really hope that you liked this. I hope that it resonated. If it did resonate, feel free to like, comment, share, and subscribe. If you subscribe, you can become a part of the Hive Collective, because my name is Bee. Bees live in hives, and you can become an honorary bee like me, and we can be a little bee family together. If you like my readings, if you'd like to see more, be sure to click that bell icon down below so that YouTube actually notifies you the next time I upload. And thank you so much for being here. I truly appreciate you, and I can't wait to see you in the next one. Bye.